Good evening and welcome to episode 9 of Flatten the Hump. So this is it's June the 3rd. I hope you're having a wonderful time out there. It's in Canada. We finally have some good weather. So we have a nice sunny day today. I mean, it's strange. It's amazing the weather in Canada. It can go from like almost zero up to like plus 38 within a few days. So it's hard to know what type of clothes to wear, but today I've been wearing shorts and sandals, so that's hopefully that can put all my winter clothes away for the summer. So anyway, I'm going to it's a special treat tonight. I hope you're all getting me. This is I'm using Ecamm set up here, and by the way, if any musicians out there want to know how to get the best sound for their live things, I'm quite happy to do any kind of like online workshops and stuff if you want me to help you. I could tell you anyway how I set it up. Apart from being a musician, I'm also a recording engineer and producer, so I have a bit of a tech background, so I can actually help you with that if you want. Hi Vince, how are you? Welcome. I've just started, you didn't miss anything, it's fine. So I've got this set up here with a big screen up there, so I can see on the big screen people's comments without wearing my glasses. So this is really, really cool. So tonight I'm going to play. Every week I'm playing stuff from different albums I've done over the years. I started off a few weeks ago with Men from the Sky, which I did in '93, and then I did some tracks from Freedom, which I recorded in Paris in 2009. And then when I arrived in Canada in 2012. I actually decided to do my own album. Hi, Wendy. Thank you, Wendy. You're in for a treat tonight. This is stuff from the Be Creative album, which is my debut Canadian album. So I'm going to actually play you some stuff. Hi, Willie Kung. Hey, man. It's good to see you. I can't see you on video, but I can see your faces on your comments. So thanks very much. So this is music from Be Creative. I'm going to try and play the songs in the order they appear on the album. If you wish to hear the album, the recorded versions, you're more than welcome to go online. I think you can buy it on Amazon and iTunes. Hi, Craig. Hi, hi, Fazia. It's good. Thanks for turning up for the show. It's a special show tonight. It's going to be songs from Be Creative, which is my Canadian debut album. And without further ado, let's launch into it, because I've got quite a lot of music to do here. This is their title track. It's called Be Creative. So. Be creative in the things that you don't want to even talk about. Be creative in the things that your teachers used to laugh about. Be creative in the things that you always used to dream about. Be creative in the things that are happening around you. Digging a road with full attention means more than all convention. Do it with love. Put your heart and soul inside it. Be creative in the things that you don't want to even talk about. Be creative in the things that your teachers used to laugh about. Be creative in the things that you always used to dream about. Be creative in the things that are happening around you. Everything counts, every little reaction. I can't start a chain reaction. Seize the day, carpe diem. much potential. Every little thing has, every little thing has, every little thing has so much potential. Every little thing has, every little thing has, every little thing has so much potential. Thank you. You can hear that recorded version online on the Be Creative album, and that was called Be Creative. It's a title track from the Be Creative album. This album was really fun to make because I started it when I arrived here in Canada, and I didn't know very many people. I didn't have any contacts. Hi, Sherry. We've got a few people. We've got Michelle Elul has joined us. Thank you, Michelle. I really appreciate your support. We've got a lot of people here. Vince Campbell, Jeremy Ronson. Hi, Jeremy Ronson. I hope Mike Nagoda's going to show up tonight. He's a valued guest. So this album, Be Creative, was a debut album for me arriving in Canada. And I managed to get some really great people to play on it. I got Rik Emmett from the group Triumph. I think you people might know that. Hi, Tia. And I got Glenn Milchem from Blue Rodeo, played drums on 10 tracks. So I got some serious help. I got a guy called Fergus Hamilton, played clarinet on one of the songs. And who else was playing? Rosita Stone, Raul Pinendo. He's a Brazilian drummer. He's really, really good. So I got some help on this record, and it's pretty good. Check it out when you get a chance. But tonight we're doing just the acoustic versions of those songs on Be Creative. So here's a song which bear with me because I haven't played any of this stuff, but this is called Just Be. This is now I wrote this song in the shower. I tell you, I was having a shower one night. When I was living in Paris, I was in the shower after a long day in the studio, and I found myself while I was washing my body. I found myself thinking about all the day's events, and I found myself like approving and disapproving of certain things. Like I'd say, "Oh, yeah, that was great what I did there," and then I'd think, "Oh, well, I said a really stupid thing to that person. I think I upset them," and I was turning like approving, disapproving. It's almost like having two, angels, a dark angel and a white angel on each shoulder, and they're both like talking. That was good, that was bad, that was good, and all of a sudden I just stopped. And I felt a miraculous thing happened. I felt the water on my body. It might sound strange to say that, but I felt the water running on my body, and I felt for a minute that I was alive, and I felt full of gratitude for being a living, breathing being on this planet. And all the approving and disapproving fell away. And I thought, oh God, wouldn't it be great if we could just be, just be here now, all the time. Because it was such a wonderful feeling. So I wrote a song about it called Just Be. So here it is. Away. way I play. Everybody wants to be just be. Everybody needs to be just be. I don't know how we end it yet because it doesn't end like that on the record. It actually fades out. So if anybody's got an idea for a great ending, let me know. So that was Just Be. And thank you for showing up, everybody. I really appreciate your support. It's wonderful. And we're all trying to make our way in this new world, this brave new world we're living in, which is a world of virtual concerts. Personally, I'm actually itching to get back on stage and play to direct to people. We can get a wonderful band back on stage called the Free Spirits, but we have to just wait until all this is over. And but I have to tell you that I've seemed to have found a lot of new fans doing online stuff, so I'm pretty happy about that. I think there's more people listening to me online than there was sometimes at my concerts. Sometimes I'd play, there'd only be 10 people there. So there's so much competition in Toronto. So when you play in a bar, there's about 1,000 other bars with great bands on, and so it's hard to get people to come out. Hi, Robbie Hancock. How are you? We've got Vince, Robbie, Sherry, Zaz, Woody Kung. We've got some Tio. We've got some great friends here tonight, and you're in for a special treat. We're doing all songs from the Be Creative album, which is my debut Canadian album, featuring Rik Emmett from Triumph, featuring Glenn Milchem from Blue Rodeo, Fergus Hamilton, Rosita Stone. A lot of great people appeared on this record. And this is a song which is essentially about bullying. It's called Sticks and Stones. And I've got my little loop station here. I put some grooves in here earlier for you folks so you can hear it. So let's see if this works. I'm going to give it a shot. Here we go. And by the way, Sticks and Stones is it's all driven by. There's no bass on the song. It's all driven by a vocal. It goes do 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 do. By the way, you can sing along with this because it's got a really easy chorus. As I lie awake, thinking on my day, did I hurt someone with the things I say? I feel so uneasy, feel so insecure, spending all of my time trying to be pure. And the pretty girl sings, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words can do me real harm. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words can do me real harm. I want the world to love me for what I am. It's so hard to say no, even though I can. I can make someone happy, make somebody everybody smile, but I can't please all the people all of the time. And everybody sing, hey, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words can do me real harm. The sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can do me real harm. Hey, do 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 do. There's gotta be light. There's gotta be love somewhere out there, high above. The world can be cruel, no space for kindness and tenderness. That's not cool. Hey, sing along like sticks and stones will break my bones, but words can do me real harm. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can do me real harm. It's gotta be lies, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can do me no harm. Hey, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can do me real harm. Do 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 do. It has always been this way. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, it has always been this way. Hey! Okay, that song has a fade out too, so I just stop it. But anyway, that's Sticks and Stones, and it's essentially about bullying, you know, because we actually, the original words actually in the chorus was sticks and stones would break my bones, words can't do me no harm, but that's the classic expression. But I actually realised that words can do a lot of damage, and they can actually emotionally hurt somebody a lot, which is just as bad as physical pain. So I changed the words to words can do me real harm, and that's that's what it's about. So here's a song called, I'm going to move fast because I've got a lot of songs to get through tonight, and I hope you're going to stay with me. I might go over an hour, but if you have to go and make supper and, you know, open a can of beer or a bottle of wine, but, you know, just leave it going in the background and you can hear some stuff while you're doing that. So this is a song called Where Are You? And this is kind of a, I'll briefly tell you what it's about. This is just about knowing where you are in life. You got to get it while you can, because what you thought you had was not the thing that you needed. You can stick it in the can because I'm your man. We've got to get it right. We've got to walk out here. This is kind of a hip-hop kind of groove kind of thing, which is the only track that's anything like this on the album. But I had a lot of fun doing it, so I hope you're going to have a lot of fun listening to it. So this is Where Are You? Here we go. Hey! All right. While you can, is what you thought you had is not the thing that you needed. You can stick it in the can, cause from now on I'm your man. Ooh, we gotta get it right, gotta walk right out of here tonight. Ooh, we gotta get it right this time. Where the time when you gotta get it right. You gotta be mine. Hey, you know how it's gonna be. We're gonna walk that line, you and me. Hey, ooh, we gotta get it right. We gotta walk right out here tonight. Ooh, we gotta get it right this time. I'm on my own again this time. Where are you? I'm on my own again. One more time, yeah. Yeah. Break it down now, 'cause what we got is much more than we hoped for. We continue to feel free. I remember the time when I would get up in the morning and sigh. I remember you go to bed at night and cry. Hey, where are you? I'm on my own again this time. Where are you? I'm on my own again. One more time. Get it right, you gotta walk right out here tonight. Where are you? Get it right, you gotta walk right out here tonight. Yeah. Hey. Where are you? Yeah. I'm making up the endings as I'm going along. I used on this album I used a few fade outs, and I don't like to use fade outs. In fact, on the album that I did recently with Sherry, which is the Free Spirits album, there's no fade outs. They all have written endings, and that's the way it's going to be from now on, because I think fading out stuff is kind of cheating a little bit. So anyway, this is a ballad from the album, from the Be Creative album, which came out in 2012, and it's called When You're in Love. And it's the first time I've played this song live, so I've got my little cheat sheet just to remind myself what I wrote for the lyrics. But it's actually it's a love song, so I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to give you a break from the boombox for the moment too. This is When You're in Love. When you're in love, your heart becomes an open door, and all the things you waited for are real. When you're in love, there's nothing that's too high to touch, and nothing is too deep for you to feel. And every day is like the first day of your life, just like the day I first set eyes on you. And every day I live to see your open smile and touch the lips that kiss my cares away. When you're in love, the fire burns inside of you, and all the ice just melts into the ground. When you're in love, just say the name and you will hear the magic of the word is in the sound. And every day I live to be inside of you, and everything I do for you. And every day I see your name before my eyes. This candle lights the way to follow you. When you're in love, you're everywhere. You're everywhere. You're everywhere. When you're in love, the winter turns to spring and life becomes again the song that we once knew. When you're in love, you see the world a different way. My first and my last and my everything is you. And every day is like the first day of your life, just like the day I first set eyes on you. And every day I see your name before my eyes. This candle lights the way to follow you. When you're in love, you're everywhere. You're everywhere. You're everywhere. When you're in love. When you're in love. Well, that was the love song from Be Creative album called When You're in Love. And I'm being very brave tonight. I'm doing songs I've never played from the album. Of course, I've recorded them, but you know, and I have done some of them on stage. But this is kind of this is a new thing for me. So thanks for sticking in there. Hi, Mike. We've got Kevin Taylor, Mike Nagoda. Oh, my favourite slide player is here tonight in the house. Mike Nagoda is in the house. So anyway, I think you'll like this one, Mike. This is a song called If, and if I can do it. So If is actually is a very famous poem by Rudyard Kipling. I don't know if any of you are aware of that poem, but it I came across it, and I just think it's the most wonderful poem about finding strength in adversity in life. You know how difficult life can be sometimes, and I was very touched by the words, and I had to write some music for it. So I hope Rudyard Kipling doesn't mind. It's out there on the web, and nobody's complained about it. So I think it's worth saying. It's such a good poem. Somebody had to write music to it, so I did it. So excuse me, I'll just take some water. Oops. Oh, just tipped water all over my guitar. That's not good. Electric shocks. So if anybody knows this poem, feel free to sing along. Of course, the melody, I created the melody around the words, and it has 8 verses, so I had to make the song rather long on the album, but I didn't want to cut any of the verses because they're so beautiful, And it's a poem that needs to be heard. It's about finding strength in diverse times. So I think I've got my cheat sheet here. Excuse me. I was going to. I didn't write the words, so I have trouble remembering them sometimes. So it's based on a very nice guitar loop, which kind of goes like this. Put that in the looper. Losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired of waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies or being hated. Don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your just the same. If you can hear, you better hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools. Or watch the things you gave your life to broken, stick them, build them up with a worn out tool. If I can mend your heart, then I would be your man. I'd take away your pain and love you once again. If you can make one all your winnings, risk it all, one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings. Never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinews to serve your turn long after they have gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If I can bring your heart, and I will be your man. I take away the pain and love you once again. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, even neither foes or loving friends can hurt you. If all man counts with you, but not too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minutes you, Rudyard Kipling. And we've got a fade out there. How about that? Faded out my loop station. I've never done that before. So that was it. That's called If. And if anybody don't know the poem, it's a famous poem, and nobody ever wrote music to it. God knows why. It's been around for 100 years. But it's such a beautiful poem. I just had to write some music to it. So I'm going to do a song now, which some of you have heard. It's called Without Love, but it's on the album, so I need to do it for you, even though you may have heard it a million times on my gigs. It's a love song to Mother Nature, and this is it. I hope you like it. Hey, yeah. Dance. It's a romantic Latin song. I love everything about you. I never could live without you. You turn my heart round towards the sun. Open my flower to her. Thank you. That was Without Love, also from the Be Creative album. Right, this is a very special moment. It's a song I haven't played ever, but it's on the album, and it's dedicated to my Greek cousin, who some of you may or may not know. I'm half Greek, so my mother's from the island of Syros, and I think I played a song called Syros a couple of episodes ago, on episode 7, I think. And but my Greek cousin, his name was Vasilis. He died tragically of cancer at the age of 42. So many people are getting cancer. I think it's something to do with what we're eating. But anyway, his family asked me to do a tribute to him, and so I wrote a song called Vasilis, and this is for you, Vasilis. It's It's my message to you out there in the heavens. He's up there with the angels right now, so I'm very happy. So this is it. So. It's actually a rock song, so imagine this. We've got John Bonham here on drums. That's the kind of vibe, right? So I'm going to do this is the acoustic version. So imagine the band. Vasilis, we remember your name. My brother, we played the same games. You are the one we dream of. You are the one we love. We love. We love. Vasilis. Vasilis, the angels they came to free you and take away your pain. You are the one we dream of. You are the one we love. We love. We love. Vasilis. There's a big solo here by Rik Emmett on the album and Demetrius Bogris. So just imagine it. You are the one we dream of. Yeah. You are the one we So that's to my Greek cousin Vasilis, a tribute song. He's now up there in the cosmos, making great Koryatiki, probably, and calamari. So we have, I don't know how much time we have. I'm probably going to go over time because there's 12 songs on the album and I shouldn't really be talking, but if you've got the patience, I'm happy to play all the songs from Be Creative if you want to hear them. Hi Catherine, hi Joan, hi Sander. Thank you for coming. I'm so knocked out that you people giving up your time and listening to some music. It's fantastic. Thank you, and thank you for supporting all the artists that are doing this type of thing. It's really crucial that we have your support. So moving right along, I'd like to do a song called "Be the Change." Now, I wrote this song after seeing a documentary called Bidder 70. Now, the documentary was essentially about a land grab in Utah. There was some corrupt government stuff going on. They were selling off land for fracking. A bunch of students got to hear about it. They went down there to protest. And what happened is they couldn't really do much. They were just protesting. So a young guy, went into the auction room where they're auctioning the land. He went in there and he put his hand up and outbidded everybody for the land. So essentially he bidded for millions of dollars worth of real estate, but stopped everybody else from buying it because he brought it. But when it came to pay, they said, "Well, how are you going to pay for this, buddy?" And the guy said, "Well, I haven't got any money. I'm a student. I just want to stop this land grab." So they arrested him. I think he did about a year in jail, but he actually did something really good, and he saved the land because the time it went to court and all the publicity around it, they found out that these politicians were corrupt, that were illegally selling these land plots for fracking. So this guy was a hero, and I was so touched by that when I saw that documentary. It's called Bidder 70. That's the card they gave him for bidding, Bidder 70. I had to write a song about it, and the song was called "Be the Change," which is a Gandhi expression. Be the change that you want to see, and if you want to make, it's one thing to wish the world a better place, but you actually got to do something about it and try and do it something in your own the way you can. So this is another rock song, but I'm going to do it for you on acoustic. So let's see what happens. But the time has come to believe in yourself. Take those ideas off the shelf. Nothing can change till you change yourself and tell it like it is. Look around, mining to extinction. Be the change that you want to see. Look around, exploding population. Be the change that you want to see. There's a wider gap between rich and poor. Some have nothing, others have more. Make your case and even that score and tell it like you need to. The only way we can win this case is to leave your chair and take your place. Join the army of the human race and tell it like it is. Look around, everything is sinking. The change that you want to see. Look around, what have we been thinking? Be the change that you want to see. Brothers and sisters, take a stand. Pull your heads right out of the sand. Take the place in the master plan. Tell it like you need to. Cause it's just one thing that we don't need, and another little starving mouse to feed. One more victim of corporate greed. Tell it like it is. Anger without action is disturbing to the soul. Be the change that you want to see. needs to have a rock band behind it, but I hope you like that version. Right, so now, how much time we got? Are we okay for another couple of songs? Okay. I'm going to play a song which I've played on stage many times, but it's on the album, so it deserves to be heard. And it's called A Perfect Night. I'm just going to tune my guitar. It's a little bit out. Just talk amongst yourselves. This is a Chinese song called Tuning. Not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, this is called A Perfect Night. Starts off with a nice little guitar piece, something like this. The stars seem bright this evening, dark and light are playing games I love to play with you. Space and time are standing still this night of lasting love and light have found us here tonight. What a day I've had, went from good to bad, and the only thing that kept me safe inside was to come back to this perfect night with you. The moon plays tunes inside my mind and fills my heart with songs divine. I feel that I could fly. At times like these, I understand the reasons why I'm here with you tonight. This imperfect day is followed by a perfect night with you. Do, do, Perfect Night. It was also on the Be Creative album, was playing songs from the Be Creative album, my debut Canadian record, and it's really hot in here and super dry. I could do with a beer or something, but I'm actually promised myself a 2-week detox, so I'm just drinking water for 2 weeks. And wish me luck with that. It's not easy. So this is another surprise song which I've never played on stage before, and it's called "I Cry for Everyone." So hi Paul Dunn. Yee. Thanks for coming out, folks. So we've got 62 listeners. That's fantastic. Well, I'm so happy. I wish you guys would come out to my gigs when I get back on stage. I'd love you to come and join us. So I think we will. I think I think there's some good things about this lockdown, and there's some bad things too. And I think the good things are that we're actually getting out there. We're thinking about how lucky we were before and how we appreciate the environment. The air quality down here at Queen's Quay, where I live, has gone up 1,000%. It's so much better without the airport running. It's, you know, I know people have to take flights, but do we have to take so many flights? You know, so I think we're going to think about all that stuff, and this has been a kind of a wake-up call for this whole thing. Of course, I've got a song called "Wake Up" on Be Creative, which I could play you, but before that, I want to play you "I Cry for Everyone." And "I Cry for Everyone" is essentially, it's a compassionate song. It's about, you know, whether you're a multi-billionaire corporate businessman or whether you're a homeless person, we're all dealing with the same shit. We're dealing with energy and disease and illness and loved ones leaving us. It's the same thing for everybody. So, so that's what this song is about. So this is the acoustic version. It's nothing like the album version. The album version has a sample from my favourite band called Gentle Giant. So if you get a chance to get hold of the Be Creative album, check out "I Cry for Everyone" because it features Gentle Giant, and they kindly let me use a piece of their record as the driving riff. So I'm going to do this. This is the acoustic version. It goes like this. Okay, here we go. Let's remember what I did here. I'm going to get this right in a minute. There we go. Sunday night, it's raining. Streets are cold and wet. Winter around the corner. Haven't seen summer yet. Pain in New Orleans, pain in Pakistan. Are things getting better? I don't think they can, so I cry for everyone. 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 Hey! Tap along. There we go. Way up in the mountains, far away from here, waiting in a dark place, waiting for the grace, working for the rich man. We are not like him, but try changing places. We are just the same, so I cry for everyone. So I cry for everyone. So I cry for everyone. So I cry Nights are cold and wet, winter around the corner. Haven't seen summer yet, so I cry for everyone. 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 'Cause we are just the same. We are just the same. Hey, thank you. That's a completely different from the album version, but I think you'll understand. Hopefully, you understood the words. So we're all in the same shit, basically. So anyway, I'm gonna go out with a favourite, and it's also on the album. It's the 12th track on the Be Creative CD. And I think Paul Dutton will like this because he knows the song, and so does Catherine, and so does Shari, and everybody else that's out there. Mike Nagoda, Gentle Giant. Yes, Mike Nagoda's probably heard "I Cry for Everyone" with the Gentle Giant sample. So check it out when you get a time. Okay. This is Wake Up. Yeah. We've been waiting so long just to give you this song. Hope it won't take too long before we wake up and know the truth. This world was made for all. From the past we have come to the future to learn from the times we were wrong. We must know now where we belong. This world was made for everyone. Corporations take the soul of our nations. Politicians do just what they're told, and nobody is listening to our frustrations. We have been sold. Hey! And the wind and the rain, there are things that we just can't buy. This world was made for all. All the signs are out there while we still breathe the air. There's a chance if we care, we don't have to go down this road. This world was made for everyone. Now it's only mergers and acquisitions. Consumerism gets out of control, leaving all this debt to future generations. We have been sold. It's time to wake up, wake up. 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 Dance if you want. Wake up. Hey, wake up and know the truth. This world was made for all. Wake up and know the truth. This world was made for everyone. Wake up and know the truth. This world was made Yeah. Woo! So that was Wake Up, the 12th song on the Be Creative album. So I played the whole album in the order that it appears on the record. So if you want to go out and get it, I think it's on Amazon and iTunes still. I'm not trying to plug the album, but I would like people to hear the message in the words, which are really important to me. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be here every week. Now, next week is going to be really special because while I was out working in Hawaii on the Buffy St. Marie last album, it's called Medicine Songs, I took my portable studio over there and I kept it in my hotel room. And Buffy lent me a guitar. I borrowed a guitar off Buffy. And I wrote a whole bunch of songs out there while working on her album. So I'd work with her all day in the studio. I'd go back to my hotel room and there's nothing to do because it's Hawaii, right? So I'd just get a bottle of wine and some other little herbal stuff, and I would write a bunch of songs. And the songs are going to come out on an album called Songs from the Kauai Hotel Room. I'm going to do some of those songs for you next week. It's a real special preview. They've been partly recorded. They're not finished yet, but I want to play you those songs and just get your input. So please tune in next week, same time, same place, Facebook Live, and at 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, or maybe a bit later, for episode 10 of Flatten the Hump. So I didn't think it would go as long as 10 weeks, but we're still doing it. So all right, and who knows, I might carry on doing it anyway. So now I've got to log off and say good night to you folks and have a great time. Thank you so much for coming and listening. I love you all. You're wonderful people. Hi, Michael McIsaac. Anybody else? Greg Milton's here. Thank you. So thanks Mike Nagoda. Paul Dutton, give me a call, Chris. We're up to some music stuff. Yes. Okay. I'm going to call you. I'll call you tomorrow morning. Is that all right? Because I'm going to have some dinner now. I have to go and cook supper. Okay. See you, folks. I love you. Oh, by the way, this video will be available on YouTube and everything else. So if anybody missed the show, please, check it out. All right.